Please be seated. Please rise if you are able for the academic procession.
There's nothing on there. Which one is it? Oh, they're going? Oh, alright. They're going.
In the toil of thinking, in the serenity of books, in the messages of prophets, the songs of poets, and the wisdom of interpreters, in discoveries of continents of truth whose margins we may see, we delight in free minds and their thinking. In the majesty of the moral order, in the faith that right will triumph, in the courage given us when we ally ourselves to truth in every form, in the privilege of being co-workers in good causes, we celebrate the unseen goals we share and serve. Let us build a world safe from war and oppression, free and satisfying, one that ultimately furnishes answers for us all. Please be seated.
Graduates, friends and family, good afternoon and welcome. That's it. I'm Cynthia Holmes, the Dean of the Ted Rogers School of Management. And before we begin, I would like to acknowledge the land on which we are celebrating today. We operate on the treaty lands of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation and on the traditional territories of Anishinaabe peoples, the Huron-Wendat, Haudenosaunee nations, and many other Indigenous nations and peoples who have stewarded these times since time immemorial, land that is now home to Inuit, Métis, and First Nation peoples from across Turtle Island. We honor and uphold the Dish with One Spoon Treaty. We commit to valuing the two-row wampum, and we vow to treat the land and people with an understanding grounded in relational accountability and co-learning. Class of 2025, I am so proud to be here today to congratulate you on your academic achievements and to share in this special celebration with your family and your friends. I want to thank all of the families and the friends for supporting you through your Ted Rogers School experience. I'm so glad you can be with us here today. The Ted Rogers School is an inclusive and collaborative community dedicated to elevating business and society through impactful management research and experiential education. We strive to equip our students with the skills and knowledge needed to succeed in the workplace, while empowering them to uplift others and to create a more equitable society. Our school is a force for good in our community, locally, nationally, and globally. We know that business schools play a pivotal role in shaping responsible business leaders, and we are committed to shaping leaders who prioritize environmental and social sustainability. As students, you have demonstrated your leadership and your desire to push beyond conventional business education, to take innovative and creative risks, and to work collaboratively to contribute to our community. I encourage you to continue this approach as alumni and use the tools you've acquired here to change society for the better. And although your time as students is ending, you remain a valuable member of the Ted Rogers School. And like all strong families, our school embraces its deep and lasting connections to alumni. And now, as alumni, take advantage of the many benefits and career services you have access to, including support from the Business Career Hub for Life. I also hope that you will stay connected by joining your alumni association and that our paths will cross again, maybe in the workplace, maybe at Toronto Metropolitan University events, or in the classroom as lifelong learners or graduate students. Graduates, you are at the threshold of a new chapter in your life. You have developed into principled leaders, and we cannot wait to see how you transform your experience at the Ted Rogers School into great careers. You are going to accomplish so many amazing things. Please always remember that your achievements are our greatest pride. And you will always have a community here cheering you on every step of the way. The best is yet to come. To begin this very special day, I introduce you to the Chancellor of Toronto Metropolitan University, Donette Chinloy Cheng.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Dean Holmes. Congratulations, 2025 graduates. I know firsthand what it means to be in your shoes today. I graduated from this university several decades ago. Like many of you, I came to Canada from another country, Jamaica, and another culture. My education here prepared me for the world ahead. I found lifelong friends and colleagues at TMU. I found a home at this university and in this country. And thanks in part to the education I received here, I found joy and fulfillment in my chosen field of journalism. And moreover, the tools to support not just academic excellence, but a community that cares deeply about our well-being, a community whose values are rooted in empathy, compassion, equity, in diversity, reconciliation, and yes, inclusion. But today is all about you. I want to acknowledge your fortitude and commitment in navigating these rapidly changing, uncertain, ambiguous, and might I say somewhat treacherous times. I know for many of you it has not been easy. You had to dig deep to keep going. For that, I applaud you over and over and over again. I implore you to press on, always keeping your eyes on your goal and always seeking truth. For at the end of the day, truth and trust will determine your relationships and hence your destiny. I'm heartened by the fact that you have the skills and knowledge you need to make the life you desire, together with the support of family, friends, and colleagues, many of whom are here today. Today is a great day of celebration, so do not rush this special moment in your life. Savor it. You earned it. It is about more than what you have accomplished. It is about what you have become. You learned by experience what it takes to achieve your goal. You adapted to changing circumstances. You learned how to learn in the laboratory, in work placements, in the community. Wherever you go next, you will bring those skills. You are graduating today from a university that does not ask just that you think differently. It encourages you to challenge the status quo peacefully and respectfully. We look ahead with great anticipation to everything you will do next. We are counting on you to do great things to make this a better world. Congratulations, 2025.
Thank you, Chancellor Chinloy Cheng. Now, please welcome the university's President and Vice Chancellor, Mohammed Lashmi.
Thank you, Dean Holmes. Welcome to our graduates, family and friends, colleagues from across the university community and beyond. Class of 2025, this is an important day for you, and you have our warmest congratulations. Graduation is a special and rare moment, bringing together families and friends, colleagues, and communities. Each of us, from our own unique background, represents the diversity of this great country and this planet. All of us gathering to share these moments together. We all have our own journey. My journey has taken me from a tiny village in Africa to Canada's largest and most cosmopolitan city. A journey of more than just miles. It has been a journey of discovery about diverse cultures, ideas, different ways of seeing the world, and at the same time understanding how much we truly have in common here today. In a time when we only see our differences, let's think about how our individual journeys come together at this special moment of celebration and joy. Let this be our inspiration for appreciating all that we share. With that in mind, I will ask that for the next hour or so, we use our time and energy to acknowledge what the graduates have accomplished. I'm hopeful that despite the challenges around us, we can all respect one another and respect the importance of why we are gathering today. Graduates, you now look ahead to a new chapter and bright future, I'm sure. You have what the world is looking for: talent, energy, and new ideas. Your years here have prepared you for this moment. We are so very glad that you chose this university, that you immerse yourself in our university community. I hope that you are feeling grateful for each other, for the good friends who shared your university experience and are now friends for life. Which brings us full circle. Why we may find success as individuals, as a society, we depend on each other. We need loved ones. I see thousands of them celebrating with you today. We need colleagues and community. In French, you know, we never say goodbye. Instead, we say au revoir, which literally means until we see you again. Enjoy your very, very special day and stay close to your alma mater, for together we will shape the future. Thank you.
Chancellor Chinloy Cheng, President Lashmi, Provost Yanachito Provenzano, members of the board, faculty members, esteemed colleagues and representatives who join us on stage, members of the graduating class, family members and friends, honored guests. It is my great privilege to deliver the citation for Brant Louis, upon whom Toronto Metropolitan University is conferring the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, our highest award. Brant Louis is an innovator, a trailblazer, and a leader dedicated to driving positive change for people and communities. He represents the third generation of his family to head the 120-year-old H.Y. Louis group of companies, serving as the chairman and CEO of the grocery retailer H.Y. Louis and the drugstore chain London Drugs. It's the third largest private firm in British Columbia. Mr. Louis has built his family company on the core values of respect, hard work, and philanthropy. In the process, he has helped to shape the Canadian retail landscape. The Louis family story is representative of Canada's earliest Chinese immigrants and the challenges they faced to make a life in their adopted country. Mr. Louis' grandfather opened a general store in Vancouver's Chinatown in 1903 after immigrating from China in 1896 and working as a farm laborer. That single store was the foundation for what is now a successful family business, despite the pervasive racism Chinese and Asian people have faced. As an example, even though Mr. Louis' grandfather settled here before the turn of the last century, his children and grandchildren would not be considered Canadian citizens until 1947. This meant that Mr. Louis' parents, who both graduated from the University of British Columbia before 1947, were denied the right to study medicine, law, engineering, or pharmacy based on their ethnic heritage. Recognizing these lived experiences, it is remarkable that Mr. Louis would become a chartered accountant and grow the family business into two of Canada's most successful retail chains. Mr. Louis is one of the country's premier philanthropists, celebrated for his bold, community-minded leadership and for his efforts to champion a more inclusive Canada. Together with his wife, Belinda, Mr. Louis has dedicated his philanthropic efforts to advancing education, health and wellness, medical research, and the arts. He has served as Chancellor and Chair of Simon Fraser University's Board of Governors, also chairing the university fundraising campaign to inspire investment that transforms lives through education. Among his many honors, Mr. Louis was made a member of the Order of British Columbia in 2009, was inducted into the Canadian Business Hall of Fame 3 years later, and is a recipient of the Golden Jubilee Medal of Queen Elizabeth II. Brant Louis, for your remarkable business success and for your leadership empowering transformational change for people and communities, we celebrate and honor you today. I would now like to call Chancellor Chinloy Chang, President Lashemi, and Brant Louis to the podium for the conferring of the degree.
Toronto Metropolitan University, by virtue of the authority granted by the Province of Ontario under the Toronto Metropolitan University Act, has awarded the degree Doctor of Laws honoris causa with all the rights and privileges attended thereon to Brant Louis.
Chancellor Chinloy Chang, President Lashmi, Provost, Inacito Chi Provençal To. I didn't get that right, but I'll just call you Chancellor. Deans, esteemed colleagues, and representatives who join us on stage. Members of the graduating class, your families, friends, honored guests, it is my pleasure to be with you here today. First, may I offer my congratulations to all the graduates on achieving this remarkable milestone. The choice to learn is a lifelong investment and one I hope you will continue throughout your lives. And education is not just about accumulating facts, processes, or knowledge. It teaches us how to think. It broadens our perspectives. It teaches us discernment and critical thinking, two skills vital in today's world of AI, fake news, and eroding trust. It is the doorway through which we gain the key to understanding our world and our role in it. This is a very auspicious day for me personally. I am grateful to the university and all those involved for conferring this great honor on me, particularly as it is a laws honoris causa. Some of you may not be aware that the Chinese in Canada were restricted from studying or entering the professions at one time in our history. The Exclusion Act of 1923 not only prevented Chinese from migrating to Canada, it also denied them the basic rights and privileges. Indeed, my parents, like thousands of others who were born here, were not considered citizens or allowed to vote until the act was repealed in 1947. I am deeply appreciative that as I receive this honorary doctorate today, I do so on behalf of all those excluded. This is truly an honor for which I am very grateful. It is not something I take lightly, given the sacrifices others made to make it possible. But why do I tell you this story? I think primarily it is because of my belief as a student of history myself that we must understand and acknowledge where we come from in order to create the future. It was Winston Churchill who said, "The longer you can look back, the farther you can look forward." Particularly at this moment in time, that advice is extremely relevant. I also tell you that story because it speaks to the perseverance, resilience, and courage. These are attributes required for great leadership, and as business leaders, you will go on to lead in meaningful ways. As either business owners, industry leaders, or an entrepreneur, make no mistake, you will be called on to lead. At a recent roundtable I was involved in, we were asked to discuss a life of importance versus significance. As we are currently witnessing up close, there are some world leaders who clearly confuse these two ideas. Those who concern themselves only with their importance fails to inspire. But those who focus on a life of significance achieve the impossible because they focus on improving the lives of those around them. Great leaders do this not just when the spotlight is on them. They do it quietly and consistently, even when no one is watching. The challenges of the last few years globally, nationally and locally, have meant unprecedented change. They have also provided enormous opportunities for innovation and new ways of looking at the world for those willing to see things through the lens of optimism. That way of looking at the world was demonstrated by Cara Lawson, the Duke University women's basketball coach. In a speech to her players, she said, "We will all wait in life for things to get easier. It will never get easier. What happens is you handle hard better." She thought that she was just speaking to 17 players, but she had no idea her words would be seen and heard by millions of people around the world. There are two lessons here. The first is that words matter. What you say to yourself or to others is powerful. So we must choose our words wisely. One of the most powerful words in the English language has just 3 letters. It is the word yet. If someone asks if you have achieved a goal, you can answer no and feel how limiting that is. But when you answer by saying not yet, you add endless possibilities. For example, I haven't been promoted yet. We haven't taken the company public yet. Or I haven't made my first million yet. Words can be powerful enough to predict your future, so use them wisely. The second lesson is that waiting for the perfect time or circumstance, or as Lawson says, waiting for things to be easier, will keep you from achieving your goals. She doesn't say we become more comfortable with how hard things are. She says we get better at handling them. As those who study business, you will have seen this in action during the pandemic. Those that weathered the storm were those that didn't wait for it to end. As Coach Lawson said, they handled hard better by pivoting quickly, being innovative, and stepping outside their comfort zone. What this means for you is that despite the circumstances, you must always choose to rise to the occasion with resilience and optimism. One could say that completing your education has equipped you to make exactly those kinds of choices. Sometimes the choices you will make will require courage. There will always be naysayers, those who urge you to play it safe or avoid risk. I can tell you I have enjoyed many successes in my own life, but my greatest learning always happened because I was willing to take a risk. People often ask me about a secret to success, hoping perhaps to find a shortcut rather than a roadmap. But in today's world, easy hacks, people are led to believe that success happens quickly. It can, but more often it comes from years of preparation. The secret is knowing that innovation, risk, failure, vision, and the like are not nouns, they are all verbs. That is, they require action. Innovation is just a concept or theory until it is brought to life by how you approach your business. One of my favorite stories is one as business students you will appreciate. It concerns my father and his purchase of London Drugs in 1976. It was then a chain of 8 stores in British Columbia and Alberta, and is now a thriving 80-store chain across Western Canada and growing. We were at lunch one day, and he casually mentioned that he had made the purchase that day. He then asked me to look over the books on the weekend, as the purchase had been made on a handshake, but no due diligence. You can imagine the gasp from commerce and accounting students when I shared these stories with them in various speeches and presentations. It would never happen today, of course, but it speaks to my father's willingness to take an enormous risk, which I am happy to say is still working well almost 50 years later. Your hard-earned education doesn't end today. In many ways, it is just beginning as you bring your skills to the job market, start a new business, or continue in the next phase of your career. Now you have the opportunity to mentor and encourage others just starting out. You have the choice to play an active part in the community in very concrete ways. I am sure that my esteemed colleagues will agree with me that when we sat exactly where you are today, we felt the weight of the future on our shoulders. It has always been important that each new generation pick up the torch from the last, but never more important than at this moment. I say this not to daunt you, but to encourage you. Yes, the world is challenging at the moment, and you may feel the future is tenuous. Depending on who you choose to follow, the media is full of negativity and dire warnings. It can limit your perspective and, worst of all, rob you of optimism. I am not advocating for rose-colored glasses. What I practice is referred to as informed optimism. It means I am well aware of the realities of a situation, and despite all the challenges, I choose to move ahead positively. The world is still full of good and kind people working tirelessly at the grassroots and beyond. If you look for the good, you will always find it, and that's more than anything will sustain you when you most need it. As our next generation of leaders, I hope you will see yourselves as I do, in a place of pure potential. It is up to you now to write the next chapter for yourself, your community, and your country. The choice is yours to inspire others simply by how you conduct yourself and how you live your life. Your education is something no one can ever take from you. It is what will fuel your dreams and allow you to achieve things far beyond your current imagination. I am so grateful I was here today to witness your remarkable achievements and to wish you all well as you continue your journey. Thank you.
Thank you for your inspiring words, Dr. Louis. Dr. Louis. As our graduands prepare to come forward, I will take this opportunity to request that you hold your applause until all graduates have crossed the stage. We do, however, welcome spontaneous outbursts of joy, enthusiasm, even relief from family and friends. That's all part of the celebration. And so all graduates are celebrated equally. We ask that everyone remain for the duration of the ceremony. I now ask to come forward, and I thank in advance the university's interim registrar, Sherry Hodges.
Thank you, Dean Holmes. Will the graduands please rise if you are able? Chancellor Chinloy Chang, President Lashemi, Provost Ayana Chito Provenzano, honored guests, faculty members, staff, friends, and families of the graduands. It is my pleasure and honor to present the graduands from Toronto Metropolitan University's Ted Rogers School of Management degree programs. Our graduands include all those who are joining us for today's ceremony, as well as those who are unable to attend and are graduating in absentia. I certify that each has met the academic requirements for the awards that they are about to receive, and that each has been duly approved by Toronto Metropolitan University Senate. Congratulations to each of you. Please be seated.
It is my honor to announce our first graduate, a Bachelor of Commerce Honors in Business Management, Human Resources Management, is being awarded posthumously to Hiba Abdelrahman. Accepting the award on Hiba's behalf is her father Kamal, mother Amal, older brother Abdelrahman, and older sister Sarah.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the undergraduate degrees in the Ted Rogers School of Management. Bachelor of Commerce Honors in Business Management, Global Management Studies, Meg Catrice Adanza. Myra Ahmed. Takreem Ahmed. Arman Akhtar. Yared Stefan Alice. Sabine Al-Safi. Abel Emmanuel. Julian Araya. Sana Aurora. Anusha Asim. Ioannis Athanasopoulos. Hanan Atik. Melika Azad with distinction. Haya Badran. Arman Beg. Shavin Balakumar. Ravindu Bandaranayaka. Adam Barak. Nicholas Basarab. Troy Basha. Nicola Bassett. David Burma with distinction. Jasmine Bungo. Noah Binns with distinction. Stavros Carlos Bintas. Liam Brandt. Mateo Brandt. Mary Joy Cabuncle. Julian Campo. Nicholas Cardenas Carvalho. Mateo Cardona. Matthew Cardona with distinction. Jeffrey Chan. Marilyn Chow. Sophia Cherniaya. Kylie Allison Catherine Chung. Ishta Chabra. Liz Choi. Quan Chu. Harrison Clark. Juan Carlo David with distinction. Rajveer Dillon. Savraj Dingra. Huang Ton Doan. Ali Donker. Daniel Edwards. Arun Elalin. Hannah Urchi with distinction. Ferdinand Esporlas. Kaizan Fala. Uzair Farouk. Jared James Faulkner. Ethan Fernandez. Jacinto Ferraro with distinction. Caroline Flabiano. Ben Fraser. Abigail Gibson. Arman Gill. Harshdeep Gill. Jasleen Gill. Christian Georgie with distinction. Mia Gomez. Micaela Gonçalves do Estreito. Tisha Gupta. Jessica Helkala. McKinley Hendry. Sean Highland. Hee-Jin Hong. Ayub Ibrahim. Mabroor Ibrahim. Jose Hara. Christopher Jensen. Ziye Zhao. Chris Jordanides. Ramneek Kampf. Hussein Salim Kakajiwala. Nasim Caliphate. Kreshnik Kalfa. Pirianjan Kanaganaraja. Gajanan Kangayamurti. Ayan Kashif. Zaid Kemuz. Itrab Khan. Shanette Kibrub, Hongbi Kim, Alexander King, Bahar Korkmaz, Valeria Krivoshena, Michael Kusha, Rain Marie Songde, Ruxana Sritaran, Hayden Steinberg, Sajina Sutarsan, Caleb Swaby, Tasnuba Saeda, Daniel Ty-Shidler, Pawinjot Tatla, Jessica Tay, Anise Tybee, Thomas Trimboli with distinction, Roy Tepelevich with distinction, Hina Tunio, Jennifer Ong, Rohan Appel, Maria Valencia, Piratisha Vigneswaran, Jacob Walker, Taylor Wenzel, Diavion Wilson, Jure Yoloye, Maria Yonan, Camille Uten with distinction, Wasen Zorea, Bachelor of Commerce Honors in Business Management, Global Management Studies Cooperative Program, Karam Abuhala, Anuolua Adu, Danya Ahmed, Valentina Andrade Alvarez, Anish Anil with distinction, Ananya Aurora, Semanur Aslamboa, Prabpreet Basi, Enzo Bila, Ben Cadigan, Nicholas Campo with distinction, Saiba Chatwal, Alexandra Dallingen with distinction, Anthony Dawad, Malher Deshpande, Sajin Diman, Harun Dean with distinction, Ekaterina Dova, Raza Durrani with distinction, Aaron Emmanuel, Huria Fatima with distinction, Namus Fatima, Party Kalborjian, Serena Gill, Tamare Yaneswaran, Janvi Gupta, Dean Hassan with distinction. Ethan Hurst. Alan Kue-Ying Huang. Kurash Jem with distinction. Malak Zainab Jamal with distinction. Gurleen Johal. Pragya Kar with distinction. Riva Karim. Cameron Coe. Kimberly Kohilal with distinction. Tanish Laba. Maggie Lee. Joshua Lynn Harris with distinction. Caddy Liu Tuan with distinction. Ethan Lushai. Satushan Mahendran. Maham Mirza. Joshua Munilal. Vanessa Nguyen. Nilofar Paivand Ali. Isha Patel with distinction. Sarth Patel with distinction. James Pikarchuk. John Peruzza with distinction. Nicole Ramos with distinction. Raghav Sahu. Nikesha Sampson with distinction. Stanley Shu with distinction. Sion Sivasuntarasa with distinction. Amira Soliman. Baraton Srigaran. Valerie Tai with distinction. Itcha Thapa with distinction. Skylar Wu. Adriana Shao Chin Wu. Joseph Young with distinction. Bachelor of Commerce Honors in Business Management, Human Resources Management, Liane Ahu. Preetiga Anpalagan. Ariana Ansari. Aima Ayub. Salma Aziz. Karni Bazekian. Liana Belperio. Lauren Binns. Jessica Bleda. Isabel Bonello. Jonathan Corinci. Raymond Chan. Amrit Chauhan with distinction. Jing Chen. Ron Chung. Olivia Daunt. James Davidson. Leila DeFrancesco Pathik. Maaz Emtiaz Desai. Amber Douglas. Aliyah Aid. Leo Fortin with distinction. Stephanie Fung. Sahara Green. Sahara is being congratulated on stage by her aunt, Paula Green, from the Chang School. Mai Khan Ha. Kristen Hazlitt. Favor Idahosa. Sharika Jaktu. Leon Jiang. Umesh Jod. Jasneet Johal. Isabel Johnston. Abhirabi Kajandiran. Ariana Kapila. Terry Karanicholas. Adrian Castellane. Kinza Khan. Kevin Kim. Imani Knight. Lucy Colhep with distinction. Priya Kumari. Wei Teng Ma. Rafad Mahdi. Madison Manalo. Nicholas Marcucci. Stefan Mekanich. Salim Mortada. Layan Mustafa. Elena Nabi. Maya Neves Ruiz. Angela Ng. An Con Nguyen with distinction. John Nguyen. Ngoc Tran Nguyen. Joanna Noga with distinction. Edward Dominic Oreza. Cheyenne Page with distinction. Glenn Prasad Singh. Carrie Petrusa. Avery Powell. Amara Permaser. Bumiga Puvitaran. Lauren Ramos. Isha Randeria. Mateo Rotolo. Diala Saab. Laiba Salim. Jainab Sarder. Alishba Shanawaz. Afia Sheikh. Kyle Sikorsky with distinction. Carmen Singh. Sahana Sirajuddin. Eric Smith. Lena Spadafora. Kahularaja Sriska Daraja. Mohera Suku. Azan Ali Sayed. Serene Tasjan. Mayuran Tavayogan. Tucson Tayaparan. Aranian Tiranya Sambutandan. T. Diem Quinn Tran. Vanessa Valenti. Abisha Vinayagamurti. Sahil Wahab. Gulong William. Eric Yen. Amy Jaworski. Anita Zlomoslich. Bachelor of Commerce Honors in Business Management, Human Resources Management Cooperative Program. Faria Azad. Matula Chandramohan. Kelly Chow with distinction. Esther Christie. Olivia China with distinction. Andrea Kwa with distinction. Jenna Falvo. Christina Ferrari. Jade Ha. Catherine Hyatt with distinction. Vikram Kalar. Nirali Kapadia with distinction. Muskin Kumar with distinction. Sarah Landolfi with distinction. Nathalia Lewis with distinction. Humera Raman. Suhenya Ronald with distinction. Rueda Sayed. Vanessa Servidou with distinction. Gayatri Sivakumar. Nishani Sivaranthist with distinction. Varshiha Sivasantaram. Layla Suhail. Ramisha Tariq with distinction. Bhavisha Tavaraja with distinction. Asni Tayaparan. Julia Thomas. Fong Vo with distinction. Rabia Zaki with distinction. Tracy Zhao. Bachelor of Commerce Honors in Business Management, Law and Business. Diana Abdul Khalik with distinction. Yuval Aharon Yariv with distinction. Mirab Ahmed. Alia Ali. Noor Al-Turki. Tareem Khalik Awan with distinction. Mirza Beg. Marianne Bajo. Victoria Baldacera. Tovin Bella. Jada Bosland. Francesca Bronton with distinction. Vivian Bui with distinction. Stefan Kashato. Muaz Chaudhry. Talha Chauhan. Ethan Coe. Daniel Cote with distinction. Manvit Daliwal with distinction. Alyssa Durack with distinction. Jana El Masri. Mateo Evans Agumba with distinction. Julian Ferlito. Joshua Fournier. Jasleen Gaudry with distinction. Sukhbir Garha. Alon Gershman. Annabelle Gervais with distinction. Melika Golami with distinction. Isha Gill. Deborah Gosape. Petros Hakak. Alexandra Halligan. Thanuka Haribalan. Jonathan Ho. Haley Yonje Drang with distinction. Shanik Kaushal. Sayede Kiana Kiai. Ashvan Kugapalan with distinction. Melissa Lavarada. Rajan Mao. Georgia Mealy. Alex Mohan. Ethan Morlon. Sumaya Mughal. Sanya Nasrati. Mohid Nathani. Mary Louise Ng. Mai Nguyen. Nika Nguyen. Sophia Nile. Rafael Ozma. Massimo Panza. Nupur Patel. Miguel Pagu. Rina Plax. Emma Radovanovich with distinction. Kayla Ragani. Jordan Rampersad. Sola Rashad with distinction. Mackenzie Richards with distinction. Peter Ranyotis. Joseph Rupali with distinction. Rahul Sani with distinction. Surah Salman. Ria Shah. Helia Shamoradi. Caroline Shavardian. Prabjit Singh. Rohit Singh with distinction. Suprit Singh. Anastasia Sinyasquia. Alessandro Sugaris. Stefan Stojicic. Nandini Sunak. Akshaya Suresh. Fawaz Suri. Erica Suzuki Quinn. Naima Kazi Tasnim. Michael Termini, Joshua Thomas, Maria Triantafilido, Paul Tsakonikas, Wincy Sang, Samuel Uika, Disha Verma, Neha Wakande with distinction, Trishana Williams, Daniel Wrench with distinction, David Zhu, Daniel Yang, Maimuna Binti Zahiru, Bachelor of Commerce Honors in Business Management, Law and Business Cooperative Program, Hannah Gabrielle Agustin with distinction, Adam Almajduba, Alessandro Balsamo, Daniel Bondarenko, Sadhana Rabaharan with distinction, Harsimran Dillon with distinction, Drew Gelgor, Jolaine Graham, Harkirat Gariwal with distinction, Mathan Ha, Tracy Mari Hansanali with distinction, Sarah Kalushi, Arman Kassam, Tanmin Kaur, Masha Lopatina, Qasim Mehmood, Chimera Marteluzzi, Matthew McCrae. Matthew is being congratulated on stage by their mom, Paris Master McCrae, from School of Disability Studies. Gershon Merwar with distinction. Mayuri Mohan with distinction. Ogeneruya Yegba and Udatemu with distinction. Laiba Omer. Thuba Riaz. Loretta Rumberg with distinction. Alexander Saknovich. Abhilash Satyanandan with distinction. Kanushka Sharma. Osaf Sadiq with distinction. Emma Stubbins with distinction. Ali Teja with distinction. Victoria Zaretas with distinction. Lakshan Uttayakumar. Tanya Yaretsian with distinction. Madam Chancellor, please join me in congratulating today's graduates.
Hello, TMU grads. I'm Jen McMillan, Vice Provost students, and I'm so happy to share this special moment with you. Every one of you set a major goal for yourself. And today, after years of hard work and sacrifice, we honor all that you've accomplished. Your degree is a celebration of the courage it took to get you here, of the hard work and dedication you've demonstrated inside and outside of the classroom, of the breakthroughs that have helped mold you into the person you've become, and of the community you've found along the way. Your degree represents more than just the assignments you've completed and the exams that you've written. The student groups, the passion projects, the events and the games, they all represent the many ways you help build this community that will live on well past graduation. Whether your families, friends, and supporters are near or far today, I know they are celebrating this achievement with you. You've completed something significant, and great opportunities await you. As you enter this next phase of your lives, I challenge you to keep growing and using your unique voices to change the world. Never be afraid to be courageous, to be loud, and to be bold. Finally, thank you for choosing us. We're so proud that you'll forever be a part of the TMU community.
For those young kids who are scared and uncertain and don't know where their paths are going, I want them to know that's absolutely possible if you put your mind to it.
Don't be afraid of failing. You're not always right. It doesn't always work out. You have to be honest with yourself, but you don't quit.
If there's a crisis, I will be all over it. I don't run away from crisis, I run to it.
You have the power. You have the power to go and change the world.
Things are not going to be handed to you. You need to get outside of your comfort zone and, most importantly, never give up.
There's a lot of hurt in the world and a lot of people who want to find purpose. Each of us have to take a stand and share our voice because it matters.
The university's gold medal is awarded to one undergraduate student in each faculty. Nominees must have demonstrated outstanding involvement within the university, their profession, and/or their community, and also have demonstrated their academic proficiency. Today's recipient is an outstanding scholar who combines her superb leadership skills and care for others in her extracurricular activities. As the president of the Law and Business Student Association, she took the organization to new heights by strengthening connections between students, faculty, alumni, and the Department Advisory Council. As a TEDPAC leader and mentor, a Fit for Business mentor, a member of the Toronto Metropolitan Entrepreneurship Association, teaching assistant, as well as an academic peer helper, she inspired her peers towards realizing their potential for academic and professional excellence, acts which are all characteristic of her passion for law and community. I am thrilled to announce that the Law and Business graduate, Emma Radnovacevic, is the gold medal recipient from the Ted Rogers School of Management. Would Emma and President Lashmi please come forward for the presentation of the award? Don't go too far, Emma. Next, the Board of Governors Leadership Medal recipient is chosen from among all of the university faculty's gold medalists. The selection committee is truly challenged to choose the best of the best. The criteria for the award includes exceptional academic achievement and outstanding leadership qualities as evidenced by the students' involvement in committees, extracurricular activities, or student and/or university affairs. The recipient of the Board of Governors Leadership Award Medal is Emma Radovanovic. Congratulations, Emma. Please welcome Provost and Vice President Academic, Roberta Yanachito Provenzano.
Thank you very much, Dean Holmes. Welcome guests, esteemed faculty and staff, proud parents, families, and friends, and most of all, graduates of the class of 2025. You did it. I have the absolute privilege of serving as Provost and Vice President Academic here at TMU. And it is truly an honor to stand before you on this extraordinary day, a day filled with pride, joy, and a deep sense of accomplishment. Today is a moment that you have worked towards for years, and one that marks an important chapter in your life story. We come together not only to recognize your academic achievements, the countless hours of study, of research, and personal sacrifice, but also to honor your growth, your resilience, and your unwavering commitment to your goals. You have persevered through challenges, adapted to new realities, and demonstrated the strength and determination that this moment represents. This is both a culmination and a beginning. It's the closing of one chapter, but just as importantly, it opens the door to new journeys, new challenges, and new possibilities. Graduates, your time at TMU has prepared you for a world that is ever-changing and increasingly complex and interconnected. You've been equipped with the skills, knowledge, and critical thinking necessary to thrive in your chosen fields. And more importantly, you have learned the value of community, collaboration, and innovation. These are the pillars upon which our university stands, and they are the values that will guide you as you contribute to a more equitable, a more inclusive, and a more sustainable future. The world needs precisely what you have to offer: your talents, your insights, your passion, and most of all, your courage. It needs your creativity and your leadership to address the challenges that define our times. Of course, none of us would get to this moment alone. Graduates, today is also a time to recognize and thank many people who have supported you along the way. Your family, your friends, your professors, your mentors, and your loved ones. Their belief in you, their patience, their guidance, and their unwavering encouragement have carried you through. So I think we should take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to all of them. As you move forward, know that you are ready, not because you have every answer, but because you carry within you the curiosity to keep asking questions, the resilience to adapt to whatever lies ahead, and the determination to continue growing, leading, and making a difference. I encourage all of you to stay connected to your alma mater. You are now part of a vibrant and dynamic network of TMU alumni who are making a true impact in communities, industries, and sectors around the world. Your connection to TMU doesn't end today. It simply evolves. And so, as you embark on the next chapter of your journey, I leave you with the words of Nelson Mandela, who once said, "It always seems impossible until it is done." Class of 2025, you have already achieved what may once have seemed impossible. Carry that spirit with you wherever your path leads, bold in vision, steady in purpose, and hopeful for all that lies ahead. We are so incredibly proud of all of you, and we look forward to the many ways that you'll leave your mark on the world. So go forward with confidence, knowing that your TMU community, your TMU family, will always be cheering you on. Congratulations and thank you.
I would like to thank all of the staff and the volunteers and the faculty members here today who helped make this ceremony a wonderful experience for all. Graduates, guests, congratulations from everyone at the university. I hope you continue to enjoy this very special day. I now welcome Carrie Wiebe from the Office of the Dean in the Ted Rogers School of Management to sing the national anthem. For those who are standing, please remain standing until all of our graduates have left the arena. Graduates, please follow our arena marshals who will usher you to the 4th floor to join your family and friends. Thank you so much for celebrating with us today.